morning from here. Where are we going today? Well, we're going to the focal point of the UFO mysteries in the 1970s of Britain. So if you know anything about the UFO history, then you know that I'm talking about Clay Hill. So I thought, yeah, let's it came into my mind. So I thought, well, I fancy getting all puffy and breathless climbing some steep slopes. But let's go and see what it's all about, shall we? I don't think I've been here, although I've got a memory of being here. There you go, just the one. And there, behind us, all of that forest is part of the Longleat Estate. I'm sure many of you may have heard of it. Some of you may even have been. One of those winter days, isn't it? But you can see earthworks, you can make it out. And especially here. No, I don't know which way to go. Let's take the easy way, shall we? Because I'm sure you'd rather not hear me puffing and panting. This, I don't know if, yeah, this looks a bit like an entrance way. It's got that classic herd people and then separate them out kind of thing that that I've seen in other places, including the gorgeous Maiden Castle. Oh, what have we here? That looks interesting, doesn't it? Cotoneesta, by the looks of it. Yeah, it looked like I could get really close. But it's probably dropped by birds, I would guess. Yeah, it's a very busy main road. Ooh, I'm gonna have to be careful with this wet chalk. I did come a cropper at Avebury once. And that wasn't fun. Those little dips and hollows. That's what makes these places exciting. Oh, that was steep. Ooh, now it's tempting to go across there. Let's do the thing that we do on this channel, and let's just have a look, see what's around here. That'd be favourite. we can get a view from, I don't know how far we can see. I think Glastonbury Tor is lost to our sight here. Oh look, there's my van down there. It's been in a few videos actually. I think the noise of the road will disappear at some point. But look at this. I mean, you know, it's a good location, isn't it, to have a hill fort. Look at the soil creep on that. And look how steep it is as well. You're not going to run up it in a hurry, are you? Yeah, so as I was saying, it's the centre of UFO mysteries of the 1970s. Oh wow. Oh wow. I didn't realise that it was quite as big. Maybe sometime. Wow. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, I didn't realise it was so big, and a lot of UFOs were seen. There was an interesting effect there with the clouds and the fields sort of radiating out. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, now I'm not too familiar in what people saw. But, well, I myself have seen things which would have been in this direction, between here and over there. So looking towards this way, but I wouldn't say it was a UFO as such, in that I would say that what I saw was a military aircraft. It had all the hallmarks, even though I've never seen one like it since. And it wasn't anything that I could see in a shape, it was just the lights. There was a zigzag red light. Okay, I'm going to try and get up there. What do you think? Blackbird. Blackbird in the bush. Well, let's start, and if this view cuts out, you know what's happened. And for those of you who can't get out, this is why I do these long form walking videos, but also because some savoury, or no, salad burnet. Let's show you. It's, I don't even know if it's going to show. See those? That one show. That kind of paired leaves that have kind of a toothed edge. very small, hard to get a good focus on when you're balancing on a slope like this as well. But you know, so people can see more. And you can watch a short video, but are you going to see some of the things that you work out as you go along? Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes things come into view because of what you're doing, because of the angle you walk at, and you can see things appear maybe that you wouldn't necessarily see. So that's why I'm doing or do long forms, for those two reasons. And as well, my videos are a bit like a journey too. See that magic of that hawthorn there? That wouldn't have been there back when this was used as a residential area. But it's part of the mark magic that I bring you. And thanks for watching and coming along. It's quite hard in the winter sun to look back into it. This is beautiful over here, I like it. I like anywhere with trees, don't I? Takes the bleakness out. Whew. But yeah, people, you know, people older than me, probably, because I wouldn't have been that old then, even though back at that time I was with my parents a few times when they saw UFOs across Salisbury Plain, you know, in the sort of Lavington, Tills Head area. We were in the back, me and my brother, so we didn't see them. But cigar-shaped objects, that's what they saw. But of course, you got the chicken and the egg, haven't you? Of you know, are the UFOs there because of the military, or are they there with the military? Or what most people will say, I guess, is or both. Yeah, or both. Now we're around the other side, so it's going to get windy on here, but definitely hill fort stuff. Wow. Bit like a small Roundway Hill, a small Swifts Hill actually. There's even a little lookout bit over there that peeps out. Guys, it's crazy, I don't know which way to go. Okay, let's try and give you a little sweep. I can't really zoom in any further, that'll spoil everything. And I'll try and, well, I'm moving as slowly as I can. Give you a little bit of a glimpse. We're looking sort of northwest there, I think. just coming into view. On the right, in the far distance, are the escarpment coming off Salisbury Plain to Westbury and Westbury White Horse. And there are some beech trees on the little lookout post. I don't know what that it would be have been used for, because you know, the hill's high enough to be a lookout all the way round, isn't it? So who knows what that would be. But let's go up this way, go to the top, and then we'll probably come back down to the lower bit because it'd be more sheltered. And I might have a battery to last longer. And also, with doing the long forms, you can hear my breath on and the effect of the terrain on me. Yeah, because I'm not able to smarten that up. But I wonder if we can go there and pan around. Oh, if you think that, yeah, I'm out of breath because I'm not fit, well, yeah, at my work, just walking this week, most days I did 12,000 steps, and that includes the walking with heavy loads. It doesn't include standing and doing the work to dig it all out and move it. Oh God. You can see we've come from down there. So this is the trig point, but I don't think it's the highest point, is it? There's the town of Warminster. Which curious, isn't it? Because Warminster, you would think, but wasn't the town named before all that happened, and they used it as a centre point? Or did they change the name? I don't know. I haven't done that bit of research. Ooh. Because the actual trig point, so it looks like a sort of nipple on the top. So I'm wondering if we go up there whether we can have a really good 360. Let's check it out and hope that the battery lasts long enough to do that. Oh, not quite. Oh, yeah. Well, as it turned out, no. But not to worry, we've got another battery in there. Sorry, I'll try and raise it up a slight amount, just to, you can see even beyond, I don't know if you can see it beyond there, we've got, I can see Salisbury Plain for sure behind there, so on a clear day right round, and we're now about to head or view south. There we go. And then the trigger point will come in. The trigger point, trigonometric point is where they measure heights of hills, isn't it? Which is why I think this that we're standing on is something else. Oh, the old Westbury Cement Works, isn't it? Or is that another place? No, I'm sure it had been demolished. But, yeah, it has, hasn't it? Yes, I don't know what I'm talking about. So now, I might continue. I might go back down, and the temptation is, oh, gorse, is to go across there and have a look down. So we'll do that. Before I start sniffing a lot. It may come as no surprise to hear that my hands are pink. Yeah, no surprise there, is it? Actually, which way's the wind blowing? Yeah. There's some, well, a lovely little hawthorn in my eyes. Let's go and say hello. No, well, I am going to go back, drop down, go back the way we were going. It's where all the it's where the grazers come and puddle about. So yes, now I can't think of any other places. I mean, when I come to these places, very often I'm tying in with places that you've been, you know, if you've followed the channel a lot, all over there. We're looking in the direction that we've been looking at before, you know, that we've been looking from at other times on other videos. So it's kind of tying out a lot of Wessex, really. I would say, if you were to like take Wessex, not that I'm a Saxon, but if you were to take Wessex and then have that as the whole and the main, there's a kind of line where Salisbury Plain is that I don't often go below, although I do. I've grown up going beyond and below it, not in recent times, but we're doing that now. So let's put you away and then we'll drop down. Well, unless you want to walk in this bleakness. Maybe you do. If you can't get out, then maybe. Let's do it, shall we? That looks, down there in the bottom of the field, that looks like some derelict buildings and a half. They're going to be demolished and sold off for houses, I bet. I've just passed the new housing estate. We can't see it from here. Yeah. I was going to say we can't see it from here, but yeah, it's visible to me. I think I will head for that bit. and then I can maybe drop into the beech trees and have some shelter and a coffee, so that I stop talking rubbish. That's the theory anyway. Seems to be where lots of people go. There's a few people on there now. But the trouble is, once you've gone down there, you have to come back again. Maybe you can probably hear that the wind has stopped. It's quite unusual for me to be in a place like this, isn't it? You know, here we are. I'm right by an army town, literally in the video, not out of sight or anything, it's there. Now that's the first, isn't it? I don't know how you get down to that, actually. Yeah, you can see earthworks, look, down on the right hand side on the lower slopes, definitely, as are here. So maybe, I mean, what we're looking at here, where's Stonehenge? Where's Stonehenge in relation to this? Oh, it's over that way, isn't it? It is over that way. So, well, but this would have been pre-Stonehenge anyway. But that doesn't mean that Stonehenge wasn't lived in, you know, the Stonehenge area wasn't dwelt in. Of course it was. Without an absolute doubt. Well, let's explore this way. Yeah, there's the post we look down on up there. And it's quite some slope, isn't it? So I think, oh look at that hawthorn, that's lovely. Loving that. So I think I am going to drop down there. Ooh. Because I might never come here again. Some of you watching may never come here again, or may never come here, full stop. There's lots of terraces, aren't there? Shame they're not shame they're not far more sheltered, but hey ho, I pick my days. Well, I don't, they get picked for me. Right, the ground's chalky here, but it's broken chalk, so it's a bit crumbly. It's not compacted and wet, which, you know, makes it incredibly slippy. Wet compacted chalk like you get at Avebury is treacherous like ice. Really is. Now I can't see what I'm filming. I can't look anywhere other than my feet. And that gives you an idea of how, because the momentum taking me down is huge, and what with it being unsteady. Right, the most common place is to fall over, and I've done it, or when you're walking downhill and then you look up. My son, when he was younger, did a brilliant one. He came down this muddy bank towards the river, looked up at the stars, and slid in all the sheep poop and mud straight into the coverage. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, that's what we've just come down from. Yeah, you can see, you can just about make out the hawthorn poking up on the top, on the left side of the trees. That's how far we've come down. Didn't look that far, did it? Actually. Yeah, if we face, let's see which roads are coming. So it's a cold south wind. Yeah, it's coming from there. East. Oh, it's east. Yeah, that's Siberical, isn't it? Hello, Siberia. I haven't looked to see whether there's a fence where these trees are. Yeah, there is. Of course there is. Okay, so let's turn back and have that view. Try and adjust the angle for better light. And then you can see on the top the little nipple bit. There's quite some soil creep coming down. But yeah, I think hop in a bit below. It's a bit like when I went to where did I go? I can't even remember what I called it. But this year I went to somewhere that was very much like this, only the whole hill was like this, except steeper. It was like this bit, not that bit. Is this the top? Is this it? Is this the top? No. Now, I guess it is highly likely that underneath, going through this place, when I say this place, I mean Clay Hill, going through here, well, we're probably walking a ley line right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we were. And those hills straight ahead, that gets you towards Ethendon and Picket Hill and other places, even to Marden Cowbag, and that'll get you there eventually. I wonder if there is a line that goes there, as well as going through the main bulk of the hill. It is very interesting how many hill forts have this kind of thing. Hilltop settlements, hill enclosures, terraced earthworked hill thing. It's the best way I can put it. they have the main bit and then they have this little bit added on, going in another, you know, going off somehow. It's interesting. I wonder why there's so many, unless that was something to do with the glacier taking away more of this side than the other for some reason. Maybe the ground was softer here and it got taken. Well, I like to find all the woody bits. Yes, that is a tumulus on the top. Definitely. Oh god, this is not the day when I wanted to have thick mud on my wellies, to be honest, but there you go. The things I do for you. Like walking in the snow and the rain and the mud. For those of you who didn't get that reference, it's 10cc. Not a band I'm particularly fond of at all. But they've got their place in music history. Talking of music history, I was just musing as I was having the coffee there that interestingly, you know, we had the UFO phenomenon up here, and then in the late 70s, well probably late 70s, early 80s more, Warminster became a bit of a centre for the Wessex anarchists, a group of sort of anarcho-punk and bands like, you know, Subhumans, A-Heads, Organised Chaos, and yeah, it was kind of the hive of that kind of music there, ironically. So for those of you who didn't expect this channel to have hidden depths and info of history that's modern and a tumulus of ancient, so I try and cover all the bounds. Let's see if I can get up to something that's less muddy. Nope. Wow, still. I looked up then and I slipped. What was I saying? Yeah, let me get out of this Soil Creek chasm. I'm going to continue. We'll go back up where we came round. It's lovely. I do love slopes like this. And those, is that leaves down there? Yeah. Or, I don't know. Some of it looks a bit like apples maybe, but no, I can't. Hard to tell. Can you make it out? I'll tell you what. I'll zoom in. No, it's hard to tell, isn't it? Never mind. I think it's leaves. God. It doesn't look quite so easy. But then again, going up, when we first got onto this place, it wasn't that easy. It's a very, this is like a bit this is like lobed, this hill. Sort of got about 4 lobes, like a 4-leaf clover. Now I don't know about you, but are you feeling, what can you feel anything? I know it's hard to think about it with some bloke chuntering on, but in fact when you're in idle, that's when things hit you. And in case you're wondering why I talk, it's well, I can. I don't know what age I was when I learned to, but you know, like I said, you know, for those of you who don't get out or can't get out, then I can provide company. Because otherwise I think what you'd be hearing is the wind blowing across, like blowing across a bottle top. Ooh. Now what I might do is I'm going to pant a lot. See, it wasn't as panty going up there. Here we are, back to the hawthorn, and behind it the tumulus. Say it how you want. Let's go say hello to this hawthorn. Hawthorns kind of, for me, are a bit like robins to me. They're like companions wherever I go. Oh, you're lovely, aren't you? Nice and gnarled. Yeah. Oh, I like you. Oh, and you've been looked after as well. The ivy's been cut. Huh. Oh, it looks like I'm not going back down now. I'm going to carry on this way. Blessings. God, that was some big ivy, wasn't it? Glad they took that out. It'll be the death of you, but it won't be now. So I suppose that the anarcho-punks crossed with the military, you know, the two polar opposites almost, well, pretty much, aren't they? Polar opposites existing in the same place. It's what happens. It's what happens when you get something out of balance, one way or the other. In my opinion. And according to the conclusions I've come to with just noticing life, that's pretty much what happens. Whoa, look at this. To give you an idea of how steep that is, that's part of, you know, you can now see this is like the inner bit of the leaf. Don't know if you can make it out. You probably can with the curve of the chalk on that path, but that is quite some curve with soil creep and very steep. I wouldn't be wanting to come up or go down there. I could do it. And I have done. And if I filmed it, when I get round to editing it, you can come along with me and do it for yourself. You know, they say, or rather, it is said that healing from nature comes through your eyes and into your brain. So you almost don't have to be there. If you have the sounds and the feeling, you can look at a picture, or even without sounds you can look at a picture and that will give you the same. That's why people have paintings in their house, because it gives them that feeling. So if you want to feel calm and peaceful, you'll have nature some way, often a lake or some kind of pastoral scene. We had a raging sea where I grew up, but you know, they're just coming along on a walk like this with me, that will give you healing stuff and pheromones and the other things you get. I can't remember what the technical term is because I don't deal in the science, and although I don't deal in the science, it turns out that science is proving me right. This is all scientific. I think I've mentioned it before. You know, that's why hospitals have enclosed areas where there's trees and stuff, because it helps people heal. You know, or that was one of the past theories anyway. That looks like an interesting spot down there, doesn't it? That corner there with those trees, almost like a spring is there. Actually, but I can't see it. There's no channel flows away anywhere. But I did see a spring somewhere, but maybe that's just on something else I was looking at and I'm getting it confused. But that's also what you get with me. You get the real, you get the seeing it without any bias of what may have been written about it online or in books even. I think if you want the real truth, you need some old books. That will give you the truth. It's tempting to go down there, it really is. Well, I don't know. It's likely to be quite chilly. But yeah, well, let's go and have a look at this bottom bit here, and then I'll give it some thought. It's nicely terraced down that way then. It's very interesting. Oh, and also this is quite a good angle for seeing stuff. Actually, for seeing the hill. Yeah. Voices are going to travel this way. And it does look like, I don't know, the field looks a bit lurcher fur. The lurcher fur field. Yeah, I think I'm getting a calling to go down there, so let's find a nice easy way. I'm zigzagging down the slope. Ooh. Yes, all right. Okay, so a few up before people come into it. There we go. Yeah, nice. mean, this is very Glastonbury-ish. Now I'm guessing this has been well grazed. Look, this is where they all are. Look at this terrace though, look at that. This is quite a wide one. Now I think I'm going to have to go down this way. This is it's almost like going down to the sea. That seems like the sea. I know it's not. Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, the cooling to this bit is so strong. I really don't know what's happening here, but it feels nice. Can you feel that? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to find out that there are energy lines going through here. Wouldn't be surprised at all. It's not that well walked, as you can see from the path. Hardly a bit of white showing. Sounds like there's some tweeting birds in here. Sorry birds. Don't know where they are though. Can't see them. They're little birds. Oh babe, sorry. You carry on with your tweeting. That Field Fair? Red Wings? I don't know, I'm not. Yeah, you carry on. I like to go where the good nature is. Oh, I do like this bit. Yeah, the ash trees in there. We've got ash, hawthorn, dog rose. Oh, we got thingy, holly and spindle. Nice. I think I'm going to have to go this way round. This will get the better. This will be the better view, won't it? Yeah, look at them. Wow. Oh, nice. Hello to you. Yeah, I'm right, this is a lovely spot, but you do notice it's where the trees are. I could not live in a world without trees. Ah, there's something else. Oh no, it's a hazel, isn't it? Ooh, ooh. Ah, there's somewhere where we haven't been. I'm sorry birds, but I love that spot too. Well, thanks for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed this. There will be more, just the end bit. Sorry about my nose. Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out the links below. If you want to donate, you can do it on Patreon. I post videos up there when it allows me to put them up. Digital and glitches. Digital won't work as a long-term thing. It's not going to work. Buy me a coffee is also a good way, and you can check out my website and sign up for a guided walk healing session anywhere in sort of Wessex, pretty much the north half of Wessex and surrounding areas is quite likely. So see you next time. Ta-ra. Ah, these are ancient. Hello, beautiful birds. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, I thought they'd all fly away and disappear, but they don't want to. That's really special. They're actually still there and singing. That has made my day and my week. That's a lovely spot. I love it in there. And it's got ancient trees. This is where the ancient trees are. So what I will do is head down through here. I wish I knew what they were. Oh, they're a mixture. That's a bullfinch. That one. It's not necessary to dive bomb me. No idea what they are. Absolutely no idea at all. Well, they finally go when I move away. Oh no, they're back. No, they haven't gone. Oh, here's where the fairies are. Oh look, jelly ears, look at them. Not, some people eat them. If you want to eat an elastic band, that's up to you. I'm not going to do it. There's where the fairies live. It's got a touch of the Glastonbury tour shape, hasn't it? I love those colours. The green, the orange and the yellow. Just lovely. Yeah, look, they're massive. Always grow on elder. That's probably one of the biggest I've ever seen. If I go around this way, look at it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. This is a bit left-handed. Look at that, it's massive. Wow. Incredible. Okay, thank you, trees. Bless you. May you live long. May you live longer. Thanks, birds. I'm wondering if I should find myself a spot and have another break. They're literally in that tree. See loads of them. They look like leaves, but they're not. Well, thank you, lovely spot. I've just been told by my stepometer that I've walked 750 miles since I started using it. And it's only been a few months, maybe, well, not even this year, so it's less than a year. Love all the ant hills. It's really interesting, isn't it? Here we are in a war place and the banging we hear is a pheasant shoot. Well, we must finish the circuit or else I wouldn't have done my job in bringing you here, would I? So, although I'm at the lowest of the slopes. Oh, there's another grove there. We might have to head up to that, mightn't we? If I can get through here somehow. Yeah, we'll have to do that. I can't leave without exploring all the trees. Oh, there's a ewe in there. Yeah, that's... Ooh. Well, seeing as it's December, it's the time of year, isn't it? Can't really get too much of that. Yeah. Okay. Oh well. Okay. And I trod in some cow poop in doing that. Oh, wonder if that's a way up. I'm going to go for it because of what I've been saying about taking you to these places that you may not be able to go yourself. I mean, they're difficult enough for me. Whew, done it. The mound of anthills. We don't have termites here. We just have the ants. So we check out this little grove. And it turns out to not be quite as thin as I think. But got some yews along here. No berries. No berries at all. Do you have male and female yew trees? I know you do holly. Oh, and there's a wild privet with berries there. Don't know if you can see the black berries on the top. Not for human consumption. As far as I know, yeah, I'm pretty sure privet's poisonous. Having grown up with a privet hedge. So we're coming around to the east wind now. The last lobe that we've done. Oh, it's a holm oak. Otherwise known as a... No, it's not. It's a holly. I was going to say otherwise known as a holly oak, but it's a... Oh, they do clearing. That's brambles. Possibly some other stuff. Oh, look at that. Wow. Can't really get into that. Unless I'd go in and say hello. I probably would have got to it from the lower slope. Never mind. Never mind, eh? I'm not going to go back now. I'm at that point in the walk. So let's zigzag here. Look at some ramparts. Ramparts, is that what it is? Sorry for all the dad comments and old man noises. No, actually, not just old man noises, they are crucial. The making of noise, and I've talked about this before but not properly, the making of noise, like as you drop a plate or a cup or something falls, if you make a noise, you can often take the energy out of the fall and stop it from smashing. I've done it a number of times. I've even stopped a dog being run over. It got hit by the bus, but it didn't get injured. Yeah, hit by a bus. And we're about to come round. So I'm going to keep filming. Because while I'm looking around, you're watching what's on the screen. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing all kinds of things. So you may see things that I don't. Yeah, it's relatively big. I'm not sure how big in comparison to like Maiden Castle, which is one of the biggest. And Maiden Castle is quite incredible, actually. And well worth a visit if you've never been. mean, I know it's unusual for me to encourage people to go to places, but I don't know. I think Maiden Castle was kind of an important place. So too, I believe, some other places that don't get the credit they deserve. But I think not everything has been archaeologicalised. Ah, that's where we should be going. Down through there. Alright. It's like I don't want to go, isn't it? So, yeah, let's do it.